Welcome to Fantasy Victory Now with Paul Charchi, and I'm Mike Durkin. And Paul, he's a little banged up, but what's up with Cam Newton's rough start?
Yeah, it hasn't been good so far for Cam Newton. And, we've been saying for years that Cam Newton's fantasy value is almost totally predicated on his running stats. When you take that away, his fantasy value is on par with Alex Smith. He had just 2 rushes last week. That is a career low, Mike. And so I'm nervous about starting Newton this week as well. He's got the ribs. He's got an ankle injury as well. And Baltimore has only allowed 2 touchdown passes all year. For a guy who's got to live and die now on his arm, this is a tough matchup. Only one quarterback has scored a rushing touchdown against Baltimore in their last 25 games. So this is a very tricky matchup for Cam Newton. And I think until he's back to running the ball with some kind of regularity, you got to have a lot of caution before you automatically put him in your lineup.
At the start of the season, we might have been talking about Eli and the Giants, but is there a quarterback change coming with the New York Jets?
The New York Jets. I think there's a real chance here. Geno Smith is throwing away games. The progression hasn't been what people want, and you've got Mike Vick sitting there. The thing is, you bring Vick in, and you immediately have got somebody who looks like a NFL quarterback. Geno Smith just isn't always that guy. The Jets can only do so much with the run-first philosophy. At some point, you need better quarterbacking. Mike Vick could end up with a chance at the helm here before too long. Keep in mind that's also a Jets coaching staff that is on the last year of their deals. So, they don't have a lot of runway to experiment here and lose with Geno Smith.
All right, Alshon Jeffrey and Brandon Marshall in Chicago, both a little banged up. So Martellus Bennett, the big tight end, has kind of become a favorite target for Jay Cutler.
He has. I think this is a great opportunity to sell on Martellus Bennett because I really think you hit it on the head here. The injuries to the wide receivers have helped Bennett a lot. He's also, for whatever reason, been a quick start guy where he starts the season well with 2-3 good games and then tapers off dramatically. Bennett's got some talent. He really does. But when everybody's healthy, you've got Jeffrey to feed. You've got Marshall to feed. You've got Forte to feed. Bennett's clearly number 4 in that pecking order. And when those guys are all healthy, I really worry about his production. I'd consider selling high if I had Bennett on my team.
There you go. If you need any start or sit advice, just go to fantasyvictory.com. Take a look at all of Paul's rankings updated right up to kickoff on Sunday.